Alright, today we're gonna head down to Beaver Falls to help my wife's dad move some furniture from a shop that they own over to a storage unit. I don't fully understand what all is, I don't really know why we're moving this stuff to a storage unit. I know they're doing something with the other half of the building that they have all their stuff for the shop in. But I decided to take the motorcycle and record the journey. I know closer to Pittsburgh, well, closer to Beaver Falls, there are some parts of the ride that'll be nice and twisty with lots of greenery, and also the area around Pittsburgh has a lot of cool tunnels and whatnot. So I'm kind of excited to experience that on the motorcycle. I've never been that far on this. I got new tires yesterday, I think. Yeah, I think that was yesterday. Time's been flying. Actually, it might have been the day before yesterday. Yeah, it was Friday. So I didn't get on the bike yesterday that I can remember. But I can today, which is very nice. So yeah, enjoy the ride. I think a lot of the ride I'm gonna end up not recording. I only have one battery for this camera, and I think the ride should take about, interesting. I'm supposed to be following Julia, but if she turns left up there, I'll find her. Anyway, yeah, so basically the ride down should take about as long as the camera can record. So I think I'll record leaving town, and then I don't know, maybe I'll pick up halfway through the ride. A lot of it's a straight line anyway. I don't think I want an hour of going in a straight line at the speed limit. That'd be boring. Yeah, I'm not too stressed about catching up to Julia because I'm pretty sure we'll be heading towards Hermitage anyway. Yeah, we'll be alright. I do also have my riding pants on, and I found a couple vents that I've opened up, so hopefully I don't get too warm. I think I should be pretty comfortable. It's supposed to get almost up to, I think, like 82, somewhere around there, Fahrenheit obviously, and they say that on average the wind from riding reduces the feels like temperature by about 10 degrees. So if that is the case, and if it's accurate today, that should be a pretty comfortable temperature with all the gear on. Yeah, lots of bikes out today. I don't know if I should merge over because I'm pretty sure. What is that? Is that a 911? No way. That is crazy. That was cool to see. I'm glad I was recording. Okay, so that's where I went when I went to Grove City. But anyway, we're going down south. Wanting to go into a 7th gear. There's no 7th gear. I don't know why there would be. Just used to cruising around at like 55. I like the rocks here around Pittsburgh. Cliff faces. Over like this, it doesn't always mean I'm trying to go fast. The more I lean over, the more the air just goes straight over my head. I do find it interesting in this position. My legs are up so high that my elbows and my knees are touching each other. I don't really understand riding motorcycles without a helmet. Not sure if I'm comfortable right now. He's turning. Done that a little better, but had to catch up to Julia. I mean, one car between us might not have been an issue, but you never know. Still nice scenery, just different. cool trains up there. Locomotives. These are the tunnels I've been mentioning, or I mentioned one time. There's little tunnels like that all around Pittsburgh. Now that says West Pittsburgh, but we're north of Pittsburgh. I don't know how they name these places. I don't blame him for not giving me the 2 fingers down there. He had to use his clutch going into the turn. So I think also technically, even though I said we're going to Beaver Falls, I think right now we're actually going to New Brighton. I think that's where the shop is. But they're close to each other. Okay, yeah, we must have gone pretty far south. Are those, I think that one part of the little kid playground equipment was like a little Vespa scooter or a motorcycle. I couldn't really tell. Maybe I'll zoom in the footage. Thank you, Julia, for the early turn signal there. Appreciate it. That sign said. I don't know. Before my foot was in the right position there, so that's why it sounded a little goofy. These are the sorts of roads that would make my uncle nervous. The blind corners and kind of narrow roads. I'm glad I have my new tires. The bike really feels great. Not feel like I was going 50 there. river we've been going along. I don't know if it's the Ohio River. It might be. Could be like the Monongahela. I don't really know. I know there's 3 major rivers that come into Pittsburgh, but I didn't know, or I don't know between the 3. I feel like I'm not a real Western Pennsylvanian. Although the other day I did have pierogies, Yingling, and one of the what are those called? Klondike bars, all in one sitting. So I guess I am close enough to a Pittsburghian, or Yinzer. I mean, there is a word for that. Pittsburghian. I think I'm a fraud. That for the sound. Okay, I was guessing we'd be going right there. Whoop. Alright, let's be real careful. There you go. Architecture. Wampum Underground. I think the wampum belt was the type of belt that the Iroquois used, or kind of put together using like different shells and whatnot, and string, obviously, when they made treaties with each other and with other tribes and even the English. But I could definitely be completely wrong about that. The other option is, if it wasn't the belt, I'm trying to remember the word for the structure, the house type that some of the natives in this area constructed, rather than the Iroquois longhouses. There was another type of structure that was very similar, but it was shorter. So, I mean, obviously, if it's a short longhouse, you can't call it a short longhouse. That's stupid. And I think it might have started with a W as well. I can't remember exactly what the name was, but that could be what I was thinking of, or what the correct. Sorry, I just was distracted by the sign that said "Welcome to Beaver, Borough of Big Beaver." But anyway, yeah, I can't remember if that was the name for the short longhouse or not. Okay, you know what? I think that was a wigwam. I think I'm thinking of a wigwam. Yeah, pretty sure the wigwam's the short longhouse. We got everything sorted between the wampums and the wigwams. Lark Motel, not to be confused with the Clark Motel. Very different. Also not to be confused with the Beaver Falls Motel. One of the other things that Pittsburgh is famous for, the bridges. Because it wouldn't be practical to have 3 rivers feed into a city and not have a way to get across any of them. Other than, you know, canoes or ferries. So the city of Steel had lots of steel available to build bridges with. So, whoop. Man, that sounds nice. Anytime up in the next few minutes, but if it does, it was nice having you guys. We're pretty close to where we're going, but well, I was gonna say the scenery is pretty nice, but I didn't like seeing that. About this road. Is that right turn only? I think that's what that sign said. My nose is itchy. I think if the Ford Focus were a YouTube video, it would have a copyright claim from Aston Martin for using its front grille. Or maybe I'm thinking of the Ford Fusion. Pull up a side-by-side comparison, but oh, one of my kind. Was that a little Ninja 250 or I don't know, do they make it 250? Vibrant pink bike there. Geneva College, very nice. And I'm still recording, I believe. so that's good. I think some of the college will be up here on the left for us to take a look at. Beaver Falls Coffee and Tea. Bagpiper Theater. Just what you want when you're watching your movies, someone to be playing the bagpipes. I feel like personally I might get a little distracted by that. And decent view of the valley. The river runs through, or a river, one of the major rivers, probably the Ohio, but again, I'm not sure. Golden Tornadoes, I didn't know that was their mascot. Signal on, even though I'm doing what I'm required to do. Bit of a tight turn there. Another bridge. To where the shop is. I don't know, maybe that wasn't where the shop is. Know my way around here. Also, I can't tell if that's thought for a second that was a police officer behind me, but I don't think so. Not that it really matters. Well, I don't really know if I should be going 25 or 35 or, I mean, probably one of those two. So maybe it would matter, but it seems everyone's going the same speed through here. Honda CB or some sort of cafe racer type. I say Honda because it was red. I don't know if that's a Chevelle up there or like a Chevelle SS. Just kidding. Pontiac GTO, way off. Okay, now up here should be where the shop is. Sure exactly what the plan is here.